Today I'm going to talk to you about conditional formatting. This is your instructor Lewis Damson, and I am a data analyst. And I want to give you the power to also become a data analyst or a business analyst to leverage your data and your business data to make impactful insights to drive your business forward. So today I'm going to be talking about conditional formatting. And what is conditional formatting? What is it used for? It is used to quickly see trends in a data set. So if let's say you have sales that is spanning over months, years, and you want to know which one is a profit, which one is a loss, which one is maybe in the average range, and you don't want to go and do a lot of analysis, you can just use conditional formatting to just quickly glance through your data and get insight. And it uses bars, it uses icons, it uses colors and other formatting tools to quickly give you a glance of your data to make insight. So let me just dive into it. So we have this data that is this is an assume this is, let's say, a phone shop, okay, and these are the sales that you have made, okay, or it can be quantity that you have sold over in the past month or in a given year. So you have sold Samsung, Itel, Techno over from January to December, maybe last year, and you want to see which months we didn't do well, then so that you can know what happened, so that you can cast your mind back to the months that you didn't do well. What happened? Can you do something differently? And you just want to just have a quick view. You don't want to go into deep analysis. That is what conditional formatting is used for. So let's go into it. So let me distinguish these rules. Let me bold in them. Let me also do these ones. Let me bold in them so that it can be different. Okay, so maybe I want to find out for Samsung. Okay, I want to see if I want to check to see my rate. But before that, let me just walk you through the conditional formatting toolkit. Okay, so you have this, the conditional formatting, and you can find it on your home tab, as I explained earlier. I explained what tabs and ribbons are. So conditional formatting is found in the ribbons of the home tab. So there you see conditional formatting. So when you come, you can see if I'm hovering my cursor on the options that have been given, and you can see that you have highlight cell rules, top to bottom rules, data bars. As I said, you can have bars, color scales, icons, and all those kind of things. So let me start with icons. Okay, so icons are, you can have directional, you can have shapes, you can have indicators, you can have ratings. But what I normally use is the directional, and the directional, I just use the first one. That one is pretty simple, it's pretty understandable. The up means is going up, yeah, so meaning that you have a profit. The down, which is the red, indicates that it's a loss. Then the straight arrow, the horizontal arrow, indicates you are in the middle, the average. Okay, so it also has these different colors. Green is a go, red means danger, means that there's something happening. This indigo color rather is showing that you are in the middle, so you have to either pull your weight to get to the green. So I'll walk you through it one after the other. So I'll just show you how we can use the icons, okay, to make meaningful data or to make insight into data. So let me come to the Samsung. Maybe I want to find out the trends in the Samsung over the course of the year or last year. So I'll just select the rows that I want. if you want the shortcut for this, okay, you put your mouse on this on January and you press shift end, control shift end, it will take you straight to the end of the row. Okay, so when I come here and I come to the icon setting and I click on directional, it will just quickly give me a glance. Okay, so I will know that with March and February and March I made a loss. Okay, August I made a loss in August, I made a loss in October, and I made a loss in December for Samsung. I only had to I only made it above the average in just 2 months. That is in April and also in September. Then the rest were averages. So what do you think? It means that my Samsung brand is not doing well. Like people are not really purchasing my Samsung brand. So I'm really making a lot of profit from it. Let me check for ITIL using the color formatting. Okay, sorry, the directional, the icons. So when I check it, okay, I made profits in January, in June, and in December. Okay, then I made losses in February, May, September, October. This too is not pretty. It's not looking well for me. That means that I'm barely surviving. Okay, let me look. Let me see my techno. What about techno? What about techno? Let me go to. Okay, so techno. It seems I'm pretty doing well with techno. Because I have profits in January, in April, in June, and in December, which is like 4, which is better than this is 3 and this is 2. So, and I had losses in 3 of them. So that means that I really need to look at my business because I'm barely surviving. Okay, my phone shop is barely surviving. So that is the kind of insight that I'm talking to you about. Okay, so as I'm just looking at it, I can know that there's something wrong. What is wrong in my business? Why am I having a lot of losses in some months? I'm not having consistency. Do you understand? That I can't say that, oh, I'm incrementing in my profits. Is very unstable. This month I'll have profits, next month it will be average, the next month it will go up, the next month it will go down. It's not a good way to do a business. That means that you will not even grow as fast as you can. So that means that there's something that is inherently wrong with my business, my phone business, and it will break my mind that there's something wrong. I need to probe. I need to find out what is wrong, and that is what conditional formatting can give you. It will just give you a quick overview of what you are supposed to do. All right, so that is for the icons. Which is also I'm using the directional, and I'm using just the first one as I've indicated. If you have missed it, let me show you. So I'm using this icon and I'm using just the first one, which is the directional. I don't use the shapes, and I think the directional speaks more volume for me than the other one. So that's what I use. But I can't restrict you. You can go through the different things that we have in the icons, the different icons, the shapes, the indicators, maybe the correct and the time sign will work for you. You can use it, but for myself, I like using the directional, the up, the horizontal and the down arrow. It's a personal, it's a preference, so you can choose yours. Okay, and if you also want to use mine, you are welcome to use it. All right, so let's go over. We have a lot of things to cover in this series. So I think let me format this well so that we can see it. Okay, please kindly hold on for me. Okay, okay, all right. I think let me reduce this a little. Okay, yeah, so that you can see everything. So I have this data, this demographics data. This is an employee ID. This is an HR. Okay, an HR data. So maybe an HR field you want to have a quick glance of your data. Yeah, so this is the employee ID. This is the first name, the last name, the full name, the age, the gender, then the job title, okay, the salary of the people, the start date, the end date, then their email addresses, okay. So I have this data, okay. Let me reduce this to so okay that you can see. All right, I hope you can see. All right, so now let me increase it a little. You may not see. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me. All right, yeah. So I have Dennis Archery male 30. Now what can I do with this conditional formatting? Okay, maybe I want to check on the salary. Okay, I've showed you how to select this in the past video, so we just move on with that. So maybe I want to find out something about this. So um, let me go to the data bars. Okay, um, it has given you a tooltip. Add a colored data bar to represent the value in the cell. So I want to know if this is which one is highest. Okay, I can use the data bar and you can choose different colors as you want. So when I choose this, it shows me the level, which one is bigger. You see that this one is filled. Let me zoom in so that you can see. Okay, so you can see that this one is filled. You can see this one is small, which shows that this one is the smallest. But I personally don't use this because um, it's personal. Like I don't think this one. If I should send this one to a client, the client will understand it better. You understand? Unless I'm doing it personally and I know for myself, but I think the directional one works better for me. Okay, so that's how you can use the data bars. Okay, so as I said, you can have a new rule, you can clear rules, you can manage new rules. So I want to clear what I've done. So I'll clear, um, I will come to clear rules from selected cells. I can also clear rules from my entire sheet if I've used a lot of conditional formatting on it. I can clear everything if I don't want it again. But this time around, I want to just clear the ones that I've just done. Okay. Oh, I didn't select it, so sorry. So let me select it again. Because I didn't select it, it's not going. So let me select it again and clear the rules and it will disappear. Okay, yes. So let me go teach you, let me go through the other ones with you. So maybe those are the data bar. Okay. So let me say maybe I want to find the top 10. Okay, this is 10. So let me I'll go through it. So I want to find above which one is above average, which one is below average. Above average means that I'm making profits and below average means that I'm not. So I can find out over here. So above average, which one is above average, and I can choose the color that I want to fill it with. I can fill it with yellow. I can custom my own color. Well, let me just use what Excel has given me because of the tutorial and I'm time bound. So I'm using the color red, light red. So when I click on it, it will give me all the salaries of the employees that are above average. Okay, when you take the whole salary into consideration, which shows that those that are highest paid. Okay, you can use this for your profits, you can use this for your revenue, you can even use this for your cost analysis. So when I click on it, you see that has highlighted three rows for me, which is the 63,000, which is Alex Ajimai, Emmanuel Yabua, and Michael Opoku. That's told me that they are the ones receiving above average. Okay, and quickly I can just see, I don't have to go and do a lot of analysis. So let me clear the rule and go and use another one. So I can also come and look at below average, those that are earning low, or maybe if it's a profit, I can see which one is below average, and which items are not performing. I can use this one. So below average, when I select it, it will also select it for me. You can see that a lot of people are earning below average. Okay, a lot of people are earning below average. Okay, so it quickly gives me a glance of what is actually happening with my employees. So let me just clear the rules. Okay, so let's look at I'll look at some of, so let's look at I can look at the top 10. Okay, the top 10 is okay. This one is 10, so let me, yeah, I can reduce it. This dialog box, I can reduce it. So let me reduce it, since I have only 10 rules for this tutorial. Let me reduce it to the top 5, or let me take it to the top 2 or top 3. Yes, so top 3, top 4. Okay, so when I click on this, gives me the top 4 performance. So maybe you want to know your best 5 customers, your best 10 customers. So far as it's saying top 10 doesn't mean that you have to remain on it. You can increase it to 50. So maybe you want to know your best 50 customers, when you go into the dialog box, you can actually do that. So that is, let me clear the rule. Okay, all right, so let's go to another thing. I'm taking you through. So you can also use bottom items, can also use top 10%. So top 10%, when I click on top 10%, it gives me this is the highest. That's the top 10%, like those who are getting the highest salary, and it's only one person that is getting the highest salary. Okay, I can change it to top 20%. Okay, and it will go through my data and give me the top 10%. So you can actually use this also to actually go through your data. All right, so let me clear the rule. So now let me go to the last one, which is greater than text that contains. So you can use this a lot. Let me go from here. Let me come here. Okay, so let me come to no, let me use the email rather. Okay, so to explain this to you. Okay, let me, okay, you can see, yes. So let me go to this, and let me go to text that contain. So maybe I want to find all the text that contains Gmail. Okay, so I'll come here and I'll find, if I can delete this. So maybe I want to find a text that actually contains Gmail. Okay, so I'll select Gmail here. I'll type Gmail into this, and when I click OK, it highlights it for me. So maybe you're looking for specific data, and you want to find analysis with, like, you have billions of data, or you have thousands of data. You can't just manually go through. You want it to select for you, and you have an idea of what you're looking for. You can use this one, text that contains. Let me clear it. Let me clear it. So you can actually use it to find the ones that are Gmail. You can find the name of a person using this text that contains. Another thing that you can use is to find duplicates. You know, when you give a form to people to fill, some people can fill it twice, 3 times. And if you use that data to analyze, if you use that data for analysis, you will make a lot of mistakes. You may be getting profits that are not actually on the ground. So this implies that, and you do more of this when you get into the data cleaning. It's all part of the data cleaning. But you can use conditional formatting to make your work easier. Okay, to make your work easier than it will actually be. And let me clear this rule. All right. Okay, so you can use conditional formatting to make your work easy. Let me come here And let me copy this. Okay, I'm coming. Let me just flash share it. Okay, I want to show you something, so I'm just let me remove the all right, so I've selected this, so I want to know if there is any duplicate in this. Okay, so I just select. You can use this for all other instances. When you have your data, you can select your data, a particular row or the whole data, and you can let Excel find duplicates for you. So I'll come here and say find duplicate values. Okay, so you see that it has selected the two Kevins because Excel has found out that they are duplicates. So now I can see that, okay, there are duplicates in my data and I have to, delete it or work on it to make it cleaner. But with your eyes, if this one, you can easily see it because the data is not many. But if you have thousands of rows, it's very difficult to actually spot it. So conditional formatting can become very handy for you to spot duplicate data. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you with duplicate data. Let me clear the rule. Let me clear the rule. Okay, so let me come down. Let me go to another thing. So now let me use the age also as an example to show you. So I can come to greater than, less than, between, equal. So let me go to greater than. So I can go to greater than and I can specify my rule. Okay, I can say that, okay, I want the age that is greater than let's say 29. I want to find all the people that are greater than 29. Okay, so these are all the people that are greater than 29. Okay, fine. I want to find all the people that are greater than 35 because I want to extract their data. Maybe I'm planning something for the age group of 30 and I want to find them, or I want to find above 35. So greater than 35. So it's only one person that is Stanley Asari, who is 38. Okay, so I can use this to find greater than. Maybe I can even go to the sales side. Let me clear this formatting. Let me clear rule. You don't have to always clear rule. You can leave it and go and use another one, but I want consistency. I'm using this for tutorial purposes, so that's why I'm clearing it. But it doesn't mean that every time you're done you have to clear it. No, because you're using this for data, you can do it on all the rows or all the columns if you want to. So let me go to this again and let me select maybe greater than. So I want to find a salary that is greater than 4,000. Okay, 40,000. It seems okay, so all the salaries are great except one. Okay, so I can also find salaries that are greater than 50,000. Okay, maybe I want to know, maybe that is my break even. Okay, so I want to know the salaries that are above or the profits that are above this level. I want to have a quick glance. I can come here and use the greater than. Okay, so it has selected the salaries that are above 50,000. So it's not only age. You can use it for numbers. You can use it for other things. Okay, so okay, so let me clear it. Let me clear it. Okay, yeah. So you can you can feel free to go through this. You can find less than, equal to. Maybe you have expected, okay, I need to find the profit that is. I want to find out if how many people are bought this item. Okay, the item price is, let's say, 100 cedis, and that's your data. So I want to find out how many people bought an item that is 100 cedis. So you can choose the equal to. Or I want to find out the number of people that purchased my services. Okay, about 500 cedis, so that I will give them maybe a discount or something. You can come to the greater than. Okay, I want to see people that are not really purchasing, that are purchasing lower than 100 cedis. You can use less than. Maybe I will target these people and market to them more of my products. You can use conditional formatting to actually do that. So this is all that we have concerning conditional formatting. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and see you in the next video. Thank you.